Hello guys, welcome to my latest video. I know that it's been a while since my latest videos, but here I am to bring you another interesting concept, another interesting tutorial on how to do something fairly simple but a little bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. So in this video I'm going to teach you something relatively old, because we're talking about the PS3, which is almost ancient by the time that we are right now with the PlayStation 5 and stuff. But there is a very common problem, which is how to transfer PKJs that are over 4 gigabytes, because obviously if you have your PlayStation 3 cracked with custom firmware, you most likely will have a USB formatted in FAT32 format, and obviously if if your pen drive is formatted in FAT32, the limit for the files are going to be PKJ. The limits are going to be 4 gigabytes. So anything bigger than that, like this one, Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme Versus, for example, this one is almost 8 gigabytes, so it would not fit. It will get you an error. There are certain methods that you can find in YouTube teaching you how to use multimatting, some splitting the file into several pieces and then reassemble it. It's like a piece of shit method, very complicated, and most of the time sometimes it gives you an error and it doesn't work. And also the other method is just to connect your PlayStation 3 with with this program FileZilla, but in my case it was not very effective. The speed was shit, and also during the transfer most of the times it failed. So I'm going to teach you a very nice and I think a very innovative way to make it work, and it never fails. So the most important thing about this method is that obviously your PlayStation 3 with custom firmware has to be in the same network as your computer that we are going to use. So first, it's very important to identify your local IP of the computer that you will be using. So all you have to do is type ipconfig as always, and just identify your local IP. In my case, as always, my computer is using this local IP, so this is very important. So what we're going to do is to create a like a virtual web page. So all we have to do is, if you're very savvy and you know how to use basic HTML, you don't need this, but in my case I always use front page. I know that it's a very ancient program, but I am also ancient, so I will use Microsoft Office front page 2003, which is my favorite. Even if it's weird, it's my favorite way of making websites. So now we open front page. We're gonna do a very simple, very easy thing. We're gonna create a new folder here called PS3 stuff, and inside there we're gonna place our PKJ, and what we're gonna do is go and create Gundam, put whatever, and then we're gonna how this is called, Suit Gundam Extreme, like this, and then we're gonna place bottom main download, I don't know, whatever you want to place here. So all you're gonna do is highlight download as always, create a hyperlink, go into the location of your of your file, PS3 stuff, and then select the PKJ. So now you successfully created a simple hyperlink. We're gonna just save it into the desktop inside the same folder, PS3 stuff, HTML, just save it as HTML, and index, which is very important. It has to be named index. So just save it, and we're pretty much ready. We are pretty much ready with this shit. So what you're gonna do is just grab these files, just cut them, go to this program that I'm going to leave you in the description, which is this one, UWAMP, which is like a portable version of, like, similar to XAMPP. It does the same. So go to www and just paste your newly created web page with the PKJ that is attached to it. So now it's very simple. The concept is that we're gonna execute UWAMP executable here. just click and make sure that it says start and everything is fine, that everything is working, running Apache and MySQL running. So minimize it and we're pretty much ready. So remember that we grabbed the local IP of our computer, so we're gonna copy it and we're gonna paste it, for example, just to, in a matter, just for the sake of testing this shit, just open an internet browser and type your, the local IP, and here you can see that we have our website running in our local area network. So when you click here, the file should be downloaded, as you can see here, and everything works perfect. So the concept here, the idea, is that we're gonna do the same for the PlayStation 3. So the PlayStation 3.
Alright guys, so in this part of the video we're going to see actually what
everything's going
we
to
have
be
to
stable.
do.
No,
so first,
everything's going to
obviously
work
what
just
we're going to
fine.
do is just
so in the next
go
part of
into
the video,
the activation of the hen. Obviously, as I told you in the beginning of the video, your PlayStation has to be
I'm gonna show you
flashed,
a little trick,
and the easiest way to flash it is with hen
sometimes,
method.
not always, but
so
sometimes
we
it will happen. So let's go to the next part of the video.
Like this, so that all the cracked applications will work with no problems. Yes, we just close this. The controller will go a little crazy, will not recognize very well, but after a few seconds, yes. So basically, what you're gonna do is go and open a internet browser. Let's see if we have internet first. We're gonna close this. We're gonna check if we have internet. Network settings, internet connection, just make sure to enable it. So yes, enabled, and we have a connection. So obviously this PlayStation 3 has to be connected into the same network as I told you that we are hosting the web page in with our other computer. So open an internet browser. Now it should work. So once you open it, just go in search and type the local IP of your computer. So it was 192.168.1.20. In my case, your computer is going to be obviously different. So let's push start, and we should be able to see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, because it automatically went into Google, this piece of shit. All right. Yeah. Let's go home. Yeah, address entry. Because if you put it directly, it will automatically put Google, which is retarded. So yeah, just put the local IP, enter, and here you can see that we have our website. So it's very simple. All you have to do is just grab your mouse and click in download, and the download should start. The game should install. It's going to ask you where you want to install it. Just put in dev hdd 0 and scroll down, go into the downloads, and here just in downloads just click push start, and the download should begin. So we've done this. Let's imagine that you're downloading this pack and the download is done, but there is a very common error that sometimes some files download directly with no problems, but other files just get stuck in 99% and it says download pending. So in that case, what you have to do is actually, when you have that, don't worry, your download is still fine. All you have to do is go back. Doesn't matter if it says 99 pending, just go into your applications. You should obviously have Multiman installed. So we open a Multiman, and we're gonna do a little fix to restore that download, so that we can install that package. So this only happens if you have a 99% pending issue. So let's wait until Multiman gets launched, and here we are. So we're gonna go into the File Explorer. Into the File Explorer, what you gotta do is go into this location. We're gonna go into dev HDD0. So once we are in HDD0, you're going to go to VASH. So VASH, you're going to go here, and you're going to go into the task folder. So once you're in task folder, you will identify different folders with a different numbers. So in this folder with different numbers is going to be located your PKG. So here you will see, instead of this, you will see your PKG here. So all you have to do is just imagine you have your PKG and just click circle, cut it, and once you cut it, go back and let's go into the let's go back into dev HDD0. And once you're HDD0, you just have to go into the package folder. And once you're in the package folder, you just have to click, again, circle and, click paste here. So your package will be restored into the correct installation folder. And it doesn't matter if it said pending, the installation folder will be, the package will be, able to be installed. Available to be installed. So once you've done that little step, you just have to go back into your PlayStation 3 menu, and once you're here, you're going to go into Package Manager. Here, Package Manager. And once you're in Package Manager, you're going to go into Install Package Files. You're going to go into the PlayStation 3 system storage, and you should be able to see the package here, available to install. So this was a little tutorial, guys, for this tricky part of the PlayStation. If you want to download and install large PKGs in your console. I hope you like this video tutorial. See you next time. Bye.